Obviously, a great addition to any home is an outdoor living area, including a pool and spa. Very comfortable to have, but do you really understand it? So having an inspection by a certified member of pool and spa inspectors might be your answer. Now, there's a lot of things that look very nice on a property, but you got to pay attention and close looking to things. Specifically, is the system holding its water? Now, there's several features like on this pool that might give evidence to maybe a problem. Let's have a look. At first glance, it looks like a really nice pool, but when you're paying attention to the detail, you'll see that this is an infinity edge pool. One of the problems is the water level is several inches below that. Now, typically infinity edges will maintain their level right at that overflow range, and what the water does is flows over into a catch basin. When we go to the catch basin, we notice that obviously there's some problems there, like number one, it's empty. We can also see some damage and chipping in the plaster itself, so it's not going to hold the water. When we look down at some of the drains, we can see some problems there. But again, this pool has not been serviced and maintained properly to hold those levels or not hold those levels of water. So one of the things that we can do is a Leakalyzer test. Now, a Leakalyzer is an intrinsic device that will actually measure the leakage rate of the pool down to 1/10,000th of an inch. It takes about 15 minutes to operate, and your certified member of pool and spa inspectors is trained on how to operate this. They'll be able to let you know, considering evaporation rates of the community and where it's located in America, and be able to tell if that pool is losing water. Now, why is that important? Well, I guess that if you're losing water, you can have conditions like we showed you. Another consideration of the pool is the water balance correct? The chemistry of the water. Is it safe to swim in? Well, there's a lot of signs that can show you that it's not. Sometimes it's not all that easy. So typically they have to do a pH or free chlorine test to determine, are the chemicals in the pool at the proper level? Well, these are things that you may not know during the course of a home inspection. So having an inspector who is trained in diagnostics can give you that answer. Now, why would this be important? If we find that the chemistry is off on the pool, it might tell you that the maintenance probably hasn't been done to scale. So what we want to do is help you understand that chemistry. Now, we use a device that is going to test the chemicals of the pool to determine if they are at the proper levels. And so that's done through a product called the Lamont Spin Touch. It's a photometer, so we take about a syringe worth of water and stick it into the device. The system will spin, and a computer will read the chemical levels of the pool and give out results, which your inspector will be able to provide you. Again, this is another product that's going to help you understand, is that pool being maintained at the level that it should be? Now, at first glance, you may not see all the little things that might tell you if the water balance is off. Now, obviously, that's why we would use a photometer, which can determine this product. So, but, you know, sometimes you can see signs. Just taking a close look at the pool water, you can see if there is spotting or pitting in the plaster itself. Also discolorization, like if we've got a yellowing that's occurring, like we see here on this plaster. Also, we can see many times like mineral deposits that appear in the plaster itself. Let's give a close-up look, and you can see where this is leaching through the plaster. So these are microfine cracks that allow the minerals in that water to leach, and that can cause further damage over time. So very important to understand the chemistry of your water and how it's performing for you. So obviously water chemistry can change on a daily basis. So this is why maybe a product that you can use as a homeowner in maintenance of your pool and determining on an ongoing basis. That's a product called MySutro, and you can see more about it at MySutro.com, and your inspector can give you a link to purchase this, where you'll be able to monitor the condition of your pool at your basis. In fact, it does 3 measurements a day using a photometer, same type of device device that the inspector uses on the inspection, but this is a home-based unit. It'll send those signals to your cell phone where you'll be able to see, is your pool safe on demand on a daily basis, and it'll maintain. It also is a great product for making sure that your pool cleaner is doing his job. So part of any pool inspection is a full evaluation of the equipment, and that's all part of a pool inspection by a certified pool and spa inspector technician. They're going to go through all the bits and pieces of the equipment, including the heater, the filter, the pumps, and the electrical system, making sure that the lights are working, that they're properly protected with GFI protection, and also informing you on pool safety, including proper fencing requirements that would be around your pool system to safeguard your family. To learn more about a pool and spa inspector certification or to retain a technician for your area, you can visit poolandspainspectors.com. So as part of pool safety, you'll have door alarms installed. That's what this would be right here. Now, honestly, as an inspector, we find that probably 90+% of these are disconnected, kind of defeating their purpose. But basically what's supposed to happen is the minute that you open this door, the alarm should go off. So what you got to do is push that button first, which supposedly a child wouldn't figure out.